Sagittarius. Welcome to your comfy in pajamas and PJs. So this is the best way I like to do the reading. So Sagittarius, this is your Majana reading as opposed to the love readings. As I picked up the lovers card too, right? But this isn't a love reading and I was not focused on your energy. So let's get Sagittarius energy. What is... I'm going to shuffle on camera. Sorry if you want to fast forward maybe a couple minutes, because the way I like to do it, I like to see all the cards out first before I start flamming. Before I start dishing out information, okay? So there will be some issues with the law, with commitment, with a certain organization or a group. There is certain change that needs to be in effect. Someone may not be leading properly. You feel like you're not leading your operation or your business, or it's not steering or going in the way that you want it to go. Or you're feeling very unorthodox, you want to go against the grain, kind of want to shake up things a bit and do your own things to find that is important to your own inner light, to your own shine, as opposed to the status quo and other people. Okay, I'm gonna shut up and keep it. And then you've got, let's see what in this section. Some of you be a relationship with a child or your spouse's relationship with a child and be affecting you. You not be able to spend as much time with your child if you do have children for some reason, due to your own duties that you have to, your own place within the world. Maybe some problems with feeling like you have what it takes to lead with your personal power, with your skills. You feel like you don't have enough skills to get a job done, or somebody questioning your skills or testing your skills or your status within a certain... Yeah. Then you got the Magician reverse. The Magician reverse and the Empress reverse. If something's not getting off the ground, a birth project, a project that is dear to your heart, a baby of some sort, maybe not physical because this is in the work arena. Let me just hurry up. I'll keep going with them. Some of you dealing with court or legal cases or judgment or initiation from a certain organization, group, or person. You should focus on this judgment in reverse, possibly rising to your higher self or listening to your intuition, trusting your gut about a certain organization or about a certain ritual, something. Someone will be asking about too much money regarding a child. Or some of you have to pay child support or pay the courts. Some secrets going on about an organization or group that you're part of. Okay, this card really wants to come out because it came out again. Magician is Empress. What is this Magician and Empress in reverse for Sagittarius? What is this Magician and Empress in reverse for Sagittarius? What is this? Yeah, someone feeling very defensive, territorial about your work, right? Overprotective about your work. People be questioning you. Three of Pentacles in reverse again. There is problems with recognition. There is definitely problems within a group. Someone will be judging you or accusing you of doing something. Accusing you maybe of stealing money or accusing you of not putting in enough work. What is Temperance reverse and the Star reverse? Feel like you have to defend your movements or your rights or your love or your protection over a certain child. Feel like you have to be sneaky. Okay. Alright, Sagittarius. Right off the bat, you got the Hierophant in reverse and then the Sun card upright. And as a clarifier, the King of Pentacles in reverse. So with the Hierophant being organizations, groups, the law, commitments, traditions, some of you want to remove yourself from a group, remove yourself from traditions, kind of take like a more unorthodox route. This could have something to do with a child or money. Somebody asking you for too much money regarding a child or child support. Somebody questioning your dealings with a child. Materialism could be at play here with this King of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles is a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. In reverse, and upright, they are like wonderful. In reverse, they can be very like judgmental, very materialistic, rigid, stuck in their ways. I feel like someone would be trying to get money out of someone for a child. So that's where your like emotions are focused on, getting money or getting what you feel like you deserve or what you're owed when it comes to a child. What's affecting your emotions? You have the Tower in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. So this can be an Aries, or it could just be someone who is a boss or an authority figure who you feel like is not leading the pack. Even a judge or a lawyer of some sort, because you've got Hierophant in reverse, Emperor in reverse, and the Judgment card in reverse, and the Magician in reverse. And the Empress in reverse, the Star in reverse. So yeah, there is some sort of problems with the law. Or a job or an organization that you're part of. Certain groups and collaborations. Maybe there's a new boss that's coming in, and this change has been happening for some time, or maybe you're the new boss and people are questioning if you have what it takes to lead, or you've joined a new team. But the Emperor reverse is someone who is not reliable, who is very childish, who and selfish, who doesn't really lead the pack properly. And then the Tower in reverse is someone who's reluctant to change. So there could be like a stubborn someone you're working on a project with. It can be a male or female, or someone that you're dealing with in your life, and they're very stubborn and they don't want to go another route or another direction. If you have plans that you guys have made together, you see the fault in a way that a certain situation is moving, but the other person doesn't. So their rigidness is keeping the business kind of stuck and not really moving forward. Somebody's possibly not trusting your vision. How you can battle your emotions. You've got the Page of Cups. So this is either dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, which is a water sign, or this is saying that perhaps you need to listen to your intuition, or spend more time with a child, or to listen to a child, or to do things that you love so that you can release some of this tension, or show how skillful you are in your arts. You've got the Three of Discs in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse when it comes to your family's influence, and then the Chariot and the Five of Athamas. This could be an older woman or an older male in your family who feels like they know everything and feels like they know what's right and they know what's best for this family, or they know what decisions that you should take. They may be trying to direct your life and guide your life and your choices. With this Five of Swords here, they may be very controlling and maybe trying to direct your ship or direct how they feel like you should be moving. High Priestess in reverse can speak of your own self. There's some secrets or some family secrets. There's lack of cooperation or lack of trust in your direction. I feel people are questioning your direction that you're going. Trying to step in probably and direct your life and to show you what they feel is the direction for you. You've got the Magician card in reverse, and then you've got the Empress card in reverse. So I feel like these are saying, and this is coming in the sector of your worth ethic, Sagittarius. So your worth ethic, you be feeling like you don't have the necessary skills to execute. You be feeling like you need more skills, you need more money, you need more finances. Feeling like you can't lead, or feeling like your personal power is lacking, or feeling like someone that you're dealing with is a fraud, with the Magician card in reverse. And then you've got the Empress card in reverse as well. So it's like unrealized potential. There's a delay. There's a delay, a blockage in creativity, a writer's block. Some of you have a writer's block. Some of you are protecting your, feeling like you have to, I don't know, it's something, I feel like you're very protective over the way you've been operating a business, or the way you've been working, which it could be slacking because you've got it in reverse here, the Eight of Pentacles, or you could have made poor investments. Some of you feel like you have made poor investments and now you're very defensive about it, or maybe it wasn't you that made the poor investments, maybe it's someone else that made the poor investments, and that is this Magician in reverse and this Empress in reverse, and then you're side-eyeing them like, what the fuck have you done here? And then you've got the Five of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Discs upright, and the Chariot for how do people see you. So I feel like people are seeing you as, you got the Chariot twice here in this reading. You got a few cards twice. So Three of Discs in reverse twice. So there's lack of cooperation, lack of recognition. There's no teamwork, no unity that's going on in your life right now. Thing be one side of somebody be doing more work than the other. Somebody may not be pulling their weight. Of Disc here and the Chariot. Someone could see you as being very forceful, very charismatic, someone who knows their stuff, someone who wants to go in their own route and their own direction, because you got this clarified with the Knight of Wands here. Some of you may be starting a new job or going in a new venture, deciding to pull the swords, deciding to leave that whole spiteful energy behind you, starting to be like, you know what, this isn't my time. And then you starting to go into your own direction, starting to start your own business. Where you should focus your judgment, where you should focus your time, you got Three of Pentacles again in reverse, and Judgment. So someone is being treated unfairly at work, I feel. Whether it's you, whether it's someone else, you have to stand up for someone else. You feel like you're not rising to your higher self, or you're not getting the recognition that you deserve. So you have to start your own thing. The Star card in reverse, the Temperance card in reverse is what are your hopes, dreams, and aspirations. For these cards to come up in reverse, I feel like you guys want recognition. I feel like you guys want to blend and mix different things together that other people not see as being successful or fruitful. But I feel like you want people to trust your guidance, to trust your leadership abilities, and trust that you have what it takes to blend and make and recognition for everything that you have done, so that these can be turned upright. The Star and Temperance upright. It's like slowly, moderately going towards your dreams. Bringing and blending things together that showing people a side of you that they possibly don't know. Getting recognized for this blend and this mix that you bring to the table. And then you've got, well, how do you see yourself this month? You've got the Seven of Swords here. So you see yourself as being calculating, mischievous, a step ahead of the crowd, having to do a little research and investigating. Maybe planning strategically, mapping out the different steps that you can make for your child, or for your own childhood dreams. Maybe starting to give attention to your core, what is in your core, what is that fire in your heart. I feel like you're like definitely giving attention to that right now. You're carefully planning out. Some of you guys may be defending yourself and defending your actions, or defending someone in your family, or defending someone who you feel like is being treated unfairly, especially if this is a court case. Okay, sis, let's get a oracle card for you for this month. What is the overall message in this reading for Sagittarius? What is the overall message in this reading? But somebody else just got that. I don't feel like that was supposed to come out. Higher power. And clean the top was on the reverse. I just read all of them. Higher power, conscious contact with a higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. This is a time to address how much effort you give to a relationship with your higher power, called the God, Goddess, Spirit, or any other name that is holy. Recognize that your partnership with spirit is your number one priority. The appearance of this card also indicates that there is a deep spiritual bond between you and another person who is essential to your growth and evolution. Tend to your spiritual connections and remain aware of your true nature. Prosperity message. Sometimes your work just flows through you. Ideas come rushing in and inspiration bubbles up from the wellspring you didn't even know you could access. When you enter agreements, begin projects, and negotiate deals with the spirit as your partner, you will always succeed. Let your higher power lead. The synchronicities and intuitive nudges you feel will help you see which way you are being pointed, giving you the confidence to move forward in the right direction. Don't forget to give credit where it's due. You wouldn't be successful without Spirit's guidance. Humility will serve you well when this symbol appears. Clean it up. Getting to the core of a situation, freedom from a burden, cleaning house, stripping away what is no longer needed. If this is a relationship message, it's time to clear the air. Take a look at your side of the street and say what is on your mind. Sweep away the old stuff so that a spring breeze can flow through you with new energy. It is perfect time to do inventory of your dynamics and see what's yours and what's not yours to clean up the relationship. Everyone brings some baggage. Sort through what you brought with you and let go what is no longer needed. Become unencumbered and your relationship will flourish. Prosperity message. Simple things like opening your mail, paying bills, sorting out your timetable, making lists, or getting organized is what symbolizes this when it comes to your work. Make time for yourself too. This card is a sign that you'll be overburdened and overwhelmed. It is okay to say no. You will prosper even more if you do. Thank you, Sagittarius. Have a good week.